He sang and danced his way into our hearts every week. Well, Bobby is here this morning. Look at him now.
Thank you.
How you doing, Bobby? Good to see you. And darling little Sherry Alberoni. Well, Sherry has grown up. She's now married and the mother of two, living in Laguna, California. Is that right?
Laguna Hills.
Yeah. How are you, Sherry?
Fine,
Good to
thank
see you, Bobby. Nice to have you both here.
Thank you.
Let's start with your story. How did it happen for you?
Well, I went out to read for Spin and Marty, the cowboy series.
Sure.
And they asked if I sang and danced. I said, well, I mainly dance. So they said, down the hall at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I danced to a barefoot jazz dance to Rock Around the Clock. I went through 5 auditions and was finally picked by Walt Disney. And
what did your family think? Was it as big a deal for your family as it was for you?
I think so because, you know, they were Walt Disney fans, of course, and I'd been an amateur. I'd done 75 amateur shows, and to have a steady job and that steady paycheck, boy.
How old were you?
I was 13, 14 when it went on the air.
Did all of your friends then suddenly become just Mouseketeers, or did you keep your friends outside of that
No, I
world?
stayed in Long Beach, California, where I'm from, and so we commuted back and forth. So we had, you know, the family and the friends in Long Beach and went back to Burbank every day.
But you were a star. I mean, what did that do to your head?
You mean back in the 50s?
Sure.
I don't think we realized we were stars.
You
Do
didn't know
Sherry?
it?
I don't think
No,
so.
no. Until it was over and we realized that here, 33 years later, people are still interested in the Mickey Mouse Club. It's amazing.
You know, I have a production question because I used to look at all of you and think they're so good. How many takes did you do? Did you do it live one
They
pass?
liked us to do one take if possible. Well, the band was live right there on the stage.
Yeah.
And yeah, if we were prepared, which we were, we rehearsed 3 hours a day, went to school for about 3 hours, and filmed for a couple hours.
School on the set?
Right,
Yeah.
3 hours a day. And so it went pretty smoothly.
That's good. Smoothly, huh? Smoothly is probably a
Pretty
Mickey
early
Mouse
here
word.
this morning in Boston, jet lag.
Yeah, right. For you, your brother originally wanted to be on the show, right?
Right, my brother Roy. I had done commercials and modeling before that, but my brother got the original call to go down to Disney Studios in Burbank and audition to be a Mouseketeer.
Why? Was he a professional
Well, he was
already?
a drummer and a dancer, but they already had Cubby O'Brien as their drummer. So my brother was quick enough to say, well, I have a little baby sister at home who can play the trumpet and do a tap dance at the same time. So the next day I went down there and I played my trumpet, did my tap dance, and almost knocked all my teeth out, but I got the job.
You mean while you were tap dancing?
While I was tap dancing, I played the trumpet.
That's unique, but you do have your teeth.
Right, it was different.
How old were you?
I was 8.
So you were very young.
Yes, I was the youngest.
What did your
Musketeer.
family think?
Well, they thought it was terrific, but I had worked, like I said before, the Mickey Mouse Club, so it really, I guess, was another job. It was just another job.
But was it a lot of fun to be
It was great
with
fun.
a bunch of kids every day?
Yes, and during the week, we, like, as Bobby said, we went to school at the studio, and we sang and danced and played and with a bunch of other kids, and on the weekend, we were at Disneyland, our favorite place. And the great thing is that all these years later, I mean, back then we did shows at Disneyland, and now there, since the 25-year reunion, which, you know, nostalgia was suddenly back, there are 9 of the original Mouseketeers who perform at Disneyland. We do 16 musical numbers in a half an hour, recreating the original show.
Still?
Sure, and so Bobby and I are always, we went to Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, Alaska,
Once
telling
a
people about
Mouseketeer?
Mickey.
Always a
Always
Mouseketeer.
a
That's
Mouseketeer.
That's right.
Jimmy Dodd was such a wonderful guy. When did he
Terrific
die? Would he die while the Mickey Mouse Club was on here?
1963.
Yeah.
He was doing a new show in Hawaii called the Jimmy Dodd's Aloha Hour.
Really?
We keep in touch with his wife.
Do you?
Yeah.
Was he a wonderful sense of stability on the show? We got
Oh,
that
I think
impression.
so,
Was
yes.
that true?
Yeah,
I think
for
so.
sure. He wrote all the
Definitely.
music. He wrote the Mickey Mouse Club March.
Who kept you in line in terms of egos so that there wasn't unhealthy competition?
Bobby and I were very lucky, I think, because during the week, as I said, we worked at the studio, but then we went home to reality. I lived in a town called Westchester, which was about 20 miles south of Hollywood, and Bobby lived in Long Beach, which was even farther. So we really went home to normal, regular lives. And I think our families kept us in line.
Yeah, and that
we were very
has,
fortunate.
And probably not true for everybody.
No,
because
I think that's the bottom line, the family, how they treat it.
It's true. You still had to be a part of the
That's
family,
right.
do your chores and
That's
things like
right.
that.
Right.
Huh? What are you doing now, Bobby? I know you went on to Lawrence Welk, which
I did
seems to be a
21
natural.
I did 21 seasons on the Lawrence Welk Show. Yeah, from one family institution to another.
Amazing.
In fact, we're going to be at the North Shore Music Theater in September with Myron Floren, my father-in-law, and a group of Lawrence Welk
great.
stars. And, you know, we play Beverly and we play Cohasset, and we've been out at Hyannis. We opened for Robert Goulet at Cohasset at the music theater there. So we come to the Boston area a lot. So I do a lot of traveling and a spokesperson for Disneyland and Disney World.
Great.
And it's
You
terrific.
have 4 girls. Is
No,
that
I have
right?
4 kids,
Four
but I
kids?
have girl, boy, girl, boy.
Do you?
Yeah.
And you?
I have
you
2 girls. Right.
2 girls? Yeah,
That's right.
that is great. Well, one of the reasons why you're here today, in addition to wanting to get to know you, is that Mickey Mouse is 60 years old. Mickey, can you come on in here? There's Mickey.
Doesn't he look great for his age?
Happy birthday, Mick. Good to see you. down, Mickey. Let me
Here we
ask you
are.
something. Do you feel 60 years old?
He doesn't look 60,
Doesn't
does he?
look
No
60
wrinkles or
at
anything.
all. No wrinkles.
We're going to have a big celebration at the theme parks this summer, starting
are
June
you?
4th to August 21st at Disney World and Disneyland. They're going to have a big thing called the Birthday Bash, where there's going to be 150 dancers dancing down Main Street, and a big birthday cake grows to 30 feet with Mickey on the top.
And also there's a 12-story hot air balloon that will be touring the country called Air Force One.
Well, Mickey, I hate to put you on the spot, but you know, Donald did invite me to Disney World for his birthday.
Oh, well, you'll
So
probably
do
be
you
invited for
suppose
Mickey.
maybe I could get an invitation for
I'm
yours?
sure you
In
will.
fact, Disney World has even invented a new land just for the celebration. It's
Really?
called Birthday Land.
Oh, great.
And everybody who comes to the parks gets free bicycles, free Disney Mickey Mouse watches.
Isn't that great? And Mickey, Amy Schwartz from Icing on the Cake has
that
made you
Isn't that
something
great?
for your birthday.
What a
There you go.
sensational looking cake.
Your birthday cake. I don't know. He's not as cute as you are. That's a pal,
It's
huh?
a
Is
little-
that a
a
friend?
little
yeah.
Mickey.
Okay, a little Mickey.
How cute.
All right. I want to thank you all for being here
Oh,
very
thank you.
much.
It's
nice to be
meet
back in
you.
Boston.
Yeah, it's great to go
Love this
back,
town.
isn't it? And to
great.
see you all healthy and well and doing well with your lives.
Thank you.
It's nice. Mickey, happy birthday. Many more. We love you. You know that. You make a lot of children and adults very happy. All right, Mickey Mouse, thank you. When we come back, we have a lot.